Hey guys, so today I'm back in my bathroom ready for another in my decluttering series, which you guys seem to be loving. Thank you so much for all of your awesome feedback on this series so far. I've done my makeup declutter, my bathroom declutter, but today I'm actually gonna do my travel makeup decluttering, which may sound, like that's not gonna be very big, but I am the biggest hoarder of travel minis out there. Officially, I'm obsessed. If anything comes in miniature and I get given it with purchase, or I get given it by a brand, or it comes in like a glossy box or something like that, I keep it. And being a beauty blogger, I have a lot of these. So let's get clearing out. Seriously, it's gonna be slightly messy. So in the same cupboard as my bathroom, kind of everything else, there's this little section of cubby holes down here where I keep travel minis. And this started off as one travel bag full of travel minis, and it's now turned into 5. This is kind of like hair removal devices as well there, but these two and these two are all travel miniatures. I'm gonna tip them out now because we definitely have a little bit of overflow going on. Okay, so as you can tell, skincare minis is a problem. I'm going to start off with all of my Sarah Chapman minis because I have a lot of them. Sarah Chapman is my favourite brand, so I'm not going to get rid of any of these. I have lots of miniature ultimate cleanses. I've got a miniature skin insurance, overnight facial, a few of those, I think 4 of those. But I use these and I take them away with me pretty much every time I go. So I'm going to put those to one side and keep all of them. I've also got quite a few of these miniature midnight recovery oils from Kiehl's. Again, these are really good and they usually last like one trip because they're really little. So I'm going to keep those. I do really like them. I also have the Kiehl's midnight recovery cleanser. I'm going to keep that one. This one is a Nuxe mask creme fraiche, which I've used. I actually don't really like it, so I'm going to give that away. This is the giveaway pile, this is the bin, in case you're wondering. I also have an RMS Beauty Ultimate Makeup Remover White. I hate these. I'm going to give that away. That's like, they're just very oily. I don't like them. I also have Ernest Laszlo Mini Soap, which I have never used. I've had it for ages. That can go in the giveaway pile. Caudalie Beauty Elixir, I love this stuff, so I'm going to keep that. I actually have a couple of these though, so I probably don't need them both. I'll keep the more full one and give away the one that's half empty. Also love the Pixie Spray. This isn't a miniature, but it's under 100 ml and it's amazing for flights because it's so refreshing. I'm going to keep that. Kiehl's Calendula Deep Cleansing Foam Wash. I actually have used this and I don't really like it that much, so I'm going to give that one away. I also have a Shu Uemura cleansing oil. I haven't used this yet, but it's a really decent size, so I'm going to keep that. Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. I think I've used pretty much all of that, so I'm going to throw it away. It's a pretty small pot as well. I also have a mini Estee Lauder Night Repair Eye Cream, which is actually a pretty decent size considering it's eye cream. I'm going to keep that. I have a Sunday Riley Tidal, which is almost done and pretty old, so that can go in the bin. I have a couple of the Origins mini, like little mask sachets. I'm going to keep those because they're always useful to have. I have these Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Universal Daily Peel. I've actually used these before and I really like them. And I think this is a week-long treatment, which I really like taking away if I want to have like a vitamin C kind of treatment. It has 5 treatments, so it's like, yeah. I'm going to keep those, but maybe put them into my main skincare stash. As with the Clinique week-long system, it's not really travel, but it's just a week-long. I also have my Shiseido Ibuki Quick Fix Mist, which I really like. I'm going to keep that. I have some of the Glam Glow Sonic mask, which I really love this stuff. It's so fun to use as well. I have some of the Kiehl's Daily Reviving Concentrate. I actually don't really love this stuff. I like the nighttime one better. So I'm going to give that one away. I have a L'Occitane Precious Cream. There's still quite a bit left in that and I really like it, so I'm going to keep that one. A mini Dior Dream Skin, not a massive fan of that, so that can go. I have a tiny little Prevage serum, which I've used most of and I've lost the lid, so that can go in the bin. I have a tiny little Saint-Tropez facial tan, which I've had for so long and I never use, and it can go in the bin because it's tiny. Again, a Dior Prestige La Creme. This is teeny tiny, but so good for flights because it's got like a couple of uses in it. And then I have the mask. That's pretty much empty. I've used that up, so it can go in the bin. I also have an Origins Checks and Balances Frothy Face Wash. I don't really like this kind of texture of face wash, so that can go in the giveaway pile. This is the Elemis Absolute Eye Mask, which is really old, and let me see, the sale by date is 6 months. It's definitely older than that, so that can go in the bin. I have a mini Foreo, which I love these little like travel Foreo. I think they're called the Play. They're really cute anyway, good for traveling, I keep that. The Murad Invisibler, this is a new one. They're really good SPF and they go really well under makeup, so I'm gonna keep that. I have a mini Dior Prestige eye cream, which is good, that can stay. I have this Radical eye cream as well, which is good, that can also stay. Then I have the Diptyque infused facial water for the face. I've had this since Christmas and I haven't used it, and it seems like a bit of a bizarre product, so that one can go in the giveaway pile. Next up, the Origins Ginseng Scrub Cleanser. Love this, I've used about half of it, it's really good, so that can stay. I've got another Foreo. This is the chargeable version of this one. I'm going to keep both of them because I've used them and like you wouldn't really want to share one of those. I have a mini SK2 facial treatment essence, which I've been meaning to try for ages. I'm going to keep that. I have the Glam Glow Thirsty Mud, which is pretty much empty, so that can go in the bin. And then I have one of the original Youth Muds, which these are like so good, so I'm going to keep that one. I think there's probably one use left in that. And then I have another one of those as well, which I'm going to keep. I have the Elizabeth Arden 8 Hour Cream Original in a small formula. This is like a must-have for flights, so that can stay. I have an Origins High Potency Nitamins Renewal Cream. I haven't tried that yet, so that can stay. Cover FX Clear Cover SPF 30. Haven't tried that yet either, that can stay. Then I have a few more Dior minis, which can both, actually I think that one's empty, so that can go in the bin. I have an Erno Laszlo White Marble, which is meant to be really good, Radiant Serum. I'm gonna keep that. Ginseng, I really love from Origins, so that can stay. This is a mini cleansing balm from Clinique, which I've only used once or twice, so still lots left in it. The Chantecaille cream, I've used loads of, and there's barely anything left in that, so I think that can go in the bin. Then I have these Verso night cream and day creams. These are pretty much done, and they also contain retinol, which I'm not really supposed to use when I'm pregnant, so those ones can go in the bin. The Kiehl's Clearly Corrective Dark Circle Corrector, which I take on planes, it's amazing, that can stay. Facial Radiance Polish from First Aid Beauty, still haven't tried that, that can stay. I've got Aurelia Probiotic Cleanser, still haven't tried that either, that can stay. As can the Nug eye masks and the Guerlain Gold eye cream, love that stuff. Then I have a hair conditioner that's not meant to be in this section. I also have the Pharmacy Skin Dew Spray, which I haven't actually used yet. Oh, I have another blue face mask from Glam Glow, which I'm going to throw the box away and keep the product. Then I have a peeling gel from Peter Thomas Roth, that can stay, I haven't tried that yet. I have a brightening mask from Lizelle. I think this is, yeah, this is empty. And then I have 8 Hour Cream with SPF 50. I'm actually going to throw this away because I've used it quite a lot, and I don't really like this. I used to really like it, but now I find it a bit too heavy for my skin with the SPF in it. Mini Ola Henriksen Vitamin C serum, I'm going to keep that. Verso Foaming Cleanser is really nice, I'm going to keep that. Pharmacy Sleep Tight Mini Firming Balm. I actually have a full size one of these. I don't think I've used this mini one. And I do like it, but I don't think I would take it like as a travel pot because this is still quite heavy, so I'm going to give that away. Kiehl's Hydro Plumping Retexturizing Serum Concentrate. I don't think I'm going to use that, I'm going to give that away. Skin Iceland Under Eye Illuminator. I don't really like that. I've used it once or twice. I'm going to give that one away. Then I have the Pharmacy Honey Potion It's a hydration mask. I haven't used this before. Quite want to try it. I'm going to keep that. I might actually put that into my like regular skincare rotation with those ones. Then I have a Rose Noir mask from Sisley, which is super expensive. I've used about half of it, but I don't want to get rid of that because it's super pricey. And then I have the Daylight Protection Sunscreen SPF 50 from Neogen. We keep that, I haven't used that. Another Dior one, this is Satin Revitalizing Cream. There's loads left, so I'm gonna keep that as well. Rock O'Neill spray, love that, I'm gonna keep that. So we've cut down a little bit onto the next stuff. Okay, so next up is my perfume mini selection. This is pretty small. First up, I have my Nest Paradise. This is brand new, so I'm definitely keeping that. I also have Elizabeth & James Nirvana White. This one actually leaks, and it is quite old, so I'm gonna get rid of that because I do actually have another mini rollerball version of it because it annoys me every time it leaks. Actually, I'll put it in the bin. Every time it leaks in my bag, I get super annoyed. I also have a Travelo, and this has previously had C by Chloe in it, which I don't have anymore, and it's now empty. And if you fill them up with something different, I don't think it works. They tend to get mixed together, so I'm gonna throw that away as well. Then I have two versions of the Chanel Coco Mademoiselle. One is a purse spray, which is almost new, so I'm gonna keep that. And then the other one is this like touch perfume, which is so good for flights. It still smells good, it's not off yet, so I'm gonna keep that. I also have a Britney Spears Midnight Fantasy, which is the cutest bottle ever, but I don't really wear it very much, so I think that can probably go to a friend. I also have the, I think this is Philosophy Love Sweat. Again, I have not worn this in absolutely ages. I've used about half of it, and it can probably go to a new home, as can the Armani C Mini, because this, as nice as the perfume is, it doesn't have a spray, and these kind of bottles I just spill, so that can go to a friend. I'm gonna keep all three of my mini Elizabeth & James ones because I love them, and they're super useful for like clutch bags as well, especially when you're traveling. Then I have quite a few of the miniature spray Diptyque fragrances, which I got from the Diptyque advent calendar. Not all of them I wear though, so Dawson I actually don't really like very much, so that can go to a friend. Eau de Well is my favourite. As you can tell, I've used about half of that, so I'm going to keep that one. Then this one is Philosophy, which I also really like. Then I have number 34. I'm not a massive fan of that one, so that one can go to a friend. And then I also have L'Ombre Dans l'Eau, and that one is not up my street either, so that one can also go to a friend. Okay, so next up for another big category, this is hair. I have a lot of this stuff. Okay, starting off with this one, which is my Kiehl's Amino Acid Shampoo, which is clearly exploded and is clearly pretty much empty. That can go in the bin. I also have two of these conditioners. This one is empty, that can also go in the bin. This one is almost empty, but I think it's probably got a couple of uses left in it, so that can stay. Have one of the shampoos, which also has quite a lot left in it, and then a larger one of the shampoo as well, which probably has like 2 washes left, so that can stay because they're my favorites. I then have my old Nest Paradise, which is pretty much finished, which has snuck into the hair section. It's not meant to be here. I just bought a new one of these because this one is like almost out, so that can go in the bin. And then I have, what else do we have here? My Orbay styling cream, which has lasted forever. Like, as you can tell, this one is old, but it's still going, so that can stay. I have this dry texturizing spray from Orbay, which I think still has like probably 1 use left in it. That can go on my dressing table and I'm going to use it tomorrow. I also have Kerastase shampoo and conditioner. These are about half full, so they can stay. Then I have Philip Kingsley Elasticizer. That is new, that can stay. Philip B Peppermint and Avocado Volumizing and Clarifying Shampoo. I've had this for ages and I've never used it, so that can go to a friend. I have another Orbay Dry Texturizing Spray, but that has more in it, so that can stay. My mini Moroccan oil is almost out, but I usually refill these bottles from my big bottle because they're really useful to have on the go, so that can stay. Then I have a Moroccan oil shampoo and conditioner. They're full, so they can stay. Caviar 10-in-1 Correcting Cream Leave-In Perfector. I love this brand. It's from Alterna, so that can stay. I have a 3-Minute Miracle Sachet, which I'm never going to take anywhere and use, so that can go to a friend. I have an Aveda Damage Remedy Intensive Treatment. that can stay. This is the Pureology leave-in conditioner, which is pretty much empty, so that can go in the bin. I also have the Alterna leave-in conditioner, which is about half empty, so that can stay. Then I have another Philip Kingsley elasticizer, which is full. That can stay. I also have these, which the K Hair Pep mask and serum, which I've meant to be used for ages, so those can stay. I also have these, which are the Nourishing Coconut Milk Shampoo and Conditioner. These are pretty much full. I bought these and only used them once when I was going to a wedding and I forgot my shampoo and conditioner. Those can stay. I have another Moroccan Oil conditioner, which is full. Then I have two Davines, or only one Davines shampoo. That can stay because it's full. I have a Saint-Joanne, okay, that's conditioner. That can stay. I have this stuff, which is the Forever Shine conditioner from Philip B. Again, I've had that for ages and not used it, so that can go. Christophe Robin Mask Regenerant. I think I've used this once and didn't like it, even though it's a really expensive brand. That can go in the giveaway pile. I have a Leonore Grail shampoo. Again, this is a really expensive brand. I've used this and I didn't really like it, so that can go. I have a Bay Breeze hydrating shot from the Dry Bar. That can stay. Amica blowout spray. I never use this when I'm traveling, so that can go in giveaway pile. Then I have another Damage Remedy conditioner, which can also stay. Then for the sprays, I have the dry shampoo foam from Dry Bar, which I haven't used yet, even though it's dented because I dropped it. That can stay. Philip B hairspray can stay. Then I have Amica dry conditioner and dry shampoo. Both of those have barely been used. This one's been lightly leaked all over, so maybe I'll chuck that one away. And then I have the Triple Sec styling spray, which I love. Probably gonna get rid of the Amica dry shampoo because I have the dry conditioner. That can go in the giveaway pile. And then I have the Chlorane dry shampoo. So that's enough hair styling product for me. I'm happy with that. I've had a good clear out. Next up for sun creams, not all necessarily travel minis, because when I go on a hot holiday, I want like a full-size sun cream. But this is what's going on at the moment. First of all, I have the Tarte Guard. Still haven't tried that. Just gonna leave that to one side. I also have the Josie Maran sunscreen, but to be honest, the packaging of this looks so impractical. I'm just gonna give that away because it looks irritating. I also then have a really, really tiny Dr. Brandt pore stick with SPF 45. I don't think I'll actually use this. I haven't used it so far and it's so small. I don't know whether ooh, it looks a bit gross as well. I'm gonna pop that in the bin. I don't think I'll use that. Then I have 3 travel size Ombre Solaire SPF 30. I'm not sure why I have so many. They're all pretty much full. So I'm gonna keep those. They're useful when Mike goes away on like golf trips and stuff. I have a Shiseido SPF 50, I'm gonna keep that. Fresh stick, like a sport stick. I actually have used this a couple of times, I think when I went to festivals, but it's actually quite greasy. It's quite good for when you're skiing, but apart from that, it's a bit of a pain, so I'm probably gonna give that away because I don't really use it very much. I also have this, which is from La Prairie, which is a super pricey brand, which is After Sun spray. I've had this for ages and I never use it because I always use After Sun cream, so I'm gonna give that one away. I also have the Cooler makeup setting spray, which has SPF 30 in it. I'm gonna try that one and go away next week. I have Amore Pacific SPF 30 cushion as well. I have not used this yet. I'm gonna keep that and I'm gonna try it out. I then have the Kiehl's SPF 50 sun cream, which is freaking amazing. I'm gonna keep that. I have the Backle SPF 30. This is a really nice, expensive brand. And I haven't used this yet, so I'm definitely gonna keep that. I have Origins A Perfect World SPF 40. I really liked this, but it sent my eyes wild. Like, I was so sensitive to this. So this is gonna go to a friend. James Reed Overnight Sleep Mask Tan for your face. I actually don't really use fake tan on my face anymore, so I'm probably just gonna give that one away. It hasn't been used. Peter Thomas Roth Max Sheer All Day Moisture Defense Lotion with SPF 30. Might as well keep that. So yeah, that's it. So this is a bit of a random selection of stuff. It's like body and lip stuff. First of all is this culprit, which is my Saint-Tropez 1 Hour Tan miniature. This is almost finished and it's been leaking, so that can definitely go in the bin. You do not need fake tan leaking anywhere. I then have a body scrub from Diptyque, about half empty, but it's actually really nice, so I'm gonna keep that. I have a hand cream from Soap & Glory, which I haven't used. I've had it for ages and it's got leaky stuff on it, and I'm gonna rinse that off and then put it in the giveaway pile. I have 3 body creams in here as well, Soap & Glory Sanctuary and Brazilian Bum Bum Cream. These are all about half full, so I'm going to keep them because I like them all. I'm probably going to take the Bum Bum Cream on holiday next week. Then I have the Chemistry brand Hand Hydrator with hyaluronic acid. Really like that. That can stay. I have a Vita Liberata Body Blur, which is, I think this is empty actually. It feels really light. Oh, no, it's not quite empty because it's leaking. I actually don't really like this very much. I don't find it stays on as well as the Sally Hansen Airbrush Legs or the Garnier one, so I'm going to pop that in the bin. Again, because it's just leaked all over me. And then I have a mini Mitchum deodorant. This I have pretty much used all of, but I think it's probably got a couple of days left in it, so it'll be good for like a weekend away. Then I have some lip products. The first one is a Soft Lips Dome. This is good, but it's quite old and it smells a little bit funky, so that can go in the bin. I have my La Mer lip balm, which is delightful. That can stay. Have my Sarah Chapman lip balm, which is also lovely, that can stay. Then I have the Clarins moisture replenishing balm, which I don't actually like very much, so that can go to a friend. A sugar tinted lip balm with SPF 15. I haven't used it, I'm probably never going to use it, so that can go in the recycle. And we're done. So for the last and final category, this is a bit of everything. So it's kind of like tools, body stuff, random rubbish. The first thing that's really obvious to me is the fact that I have 3 of these razors. This one is so old, it actually doesn't have a razor on the end, and it's just a bit beaten up. So I'm gonna chuck that one away and keep these 2. This one is super fresh, this is like my newest one, but it's always good to have a couple of those because they're so useful for like your gym bag, whatever, so I'm gonna keep those. I have a almost finished hand gel, which can go in the bin because there's barely anything left. I have my sleeping pills, which I think these have gone a bit funny and there's only a few left and I actually can't take them whilst I'm pregnant, so I'm going to throw those away as well. Just I know I've had them for quite a long time. I also have 2 Cinema Secrets brush cleansers. These are so amazing. They both need to stay, even though this one's obviously leaked, so I'm going to clean it up. Because you can't buy them in England. I also have a Tide to Go stick, which is super useful, so I'm going to keep that. I have my crazy Japanese eye drops, which were recommended by Lily Aldridge, that burn like a mofo, but they really brighten up your eyes. I have some nail varnish remover pads. There's loads left in there, so they can stay. I have a random selection of nail polishes, which aren't necessarily meant to be for travel. They're just in my travel section, so they can go elsewhere. I have some travel tweezers, which are heart-shaped and cute. They can stay. I have a random hairband, which can go into my hair drawer. I have some mini travel nail clippers, which are always useful. I have 2 random plasters, which can definitely go in the bin. I then have a box of plasters in here, which can stay, even though they're looking a bit raggedy, they are still good. I also have some NyQuil flu tablets, which can go in the medicine cupboard downstairs. I have some eye drops, which went off in 2016, so they can definitely go in the bin. I have a nail file, which is still looking in pretty good condition, so that can stay. I also have this little tin from Kiehl's, which I got when I was at Coachella. It has a random selection of things in here. It has an emergency, which can go in the bin because I never take those. It has a couple of like single sachet Advils and some random plasters. It's like a little emergency tin. Then I have these 2 eye masks. These are my 2 favourite eye masks ever, but because they've been hanging out in my wash bag, they're a bit dirty, so they're gonna get a wash. And then I have a This Works pillow spray. I like this. How much is left? Oh, there's still quite a lot left, so I'm gonna keep that. And then these are Darphin scented sachets that you're supposed to put to keep your clothes smelling nice, but I haven't actually used them for travel yet. I'm probably just gonna put them like somewhere like my underwear drawer or my bikini drawer, so they smell nice. Yeah, so those can go elsewhere. And that is it for the final category. So as you can see, we're now down to 4 bags, which doesn't seem like a massive declutter, but they're organized into different sections. So I have a hair bag, a skincare bag, a body and kind of fragrance bag, and then sun cream at the end. So they're a lot more empty as well. There's a lot more room, and I've got rid of all the empties and the kind of stuff that I'm not going to use, and I feel very good about it because I'm going away on holiday next week, and I now will be able to find everything that I need and actually use up some of the stuff that's like half empty, so yay! Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this decluttering of my travel stash. If you would like to see anything else in this series, let me know. I have been considering doing a handbag version or even certain wardrobe versions as well, which could be like a mess, a real mess, because my wardrobe is not good right now, and obviously I'm having a baby, so a lot of the stuff is potentially not going to fit for a very long time, if ever again. I don't know what's going to happen. So yeah, let me know what you guys would like to see, and I will speak to you again very soon. Bye!